The Buffalo Sabres aren't done yet. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video of Sports Talk Buffalo. At the trade deadline, the Buffalo Sabres season looked all but over as they had traded away Casey Mittelstadt, who was this year's leading scorer, and their captain for the past few seasons in Kyle Okposo. It looked as though the Sabres were going to pack it in for the season and start building for next year. However, after this most recent game against the New York Islanders, a team that the Sabres are chasing for that last playoff spot, that saw the Buffalo Sabres completely and utterly dominate the New York Islanders from start to finish, winning 4-0. The Sabres now sit a mere 3 points out of the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference with 15 games remaining. In their last 12 games, the Buffalo Sabres are 8-3-1, including being 3-1 since trading Casey Mittelstadt. The Buffalo Sabres were far from done, and it appears that they had not given up on their season just yet. The Sabres over the last 12 games, have scored 37 goals, which is 3.08 goals per game, which is slightly higher than their season average at 2.98 goals a game. However, the big story is, of course, the amount of goals that they are allowing. Last year, the Buffalo Sabres were easily one of the worst teams in the entire NHL in terms of goaltending and overall team defense. This year, however, the Sabres have clamped down defensively. If only they could have gotten the scoring that they got last year, this year, it would be completely different. However, the Sabres have clamped down defensively even more so in these last 12 games, allowing only 26 goals. That's just 2.2 goals per game over the last 12 games, which is well below their season average of 2.95. So this defensive team, who has played pretty well defensively all year long, has played even better defensively over these last 12 games, giving the Sabres every opportunity to climb in the standings and now only be 3 points out of the final playoff spot. As I mentioned, the Sabres' overall team defense has been leaps and bounds better this season. However, a major reason the Sabres are even in discussion in terms of the playoff race is that they have gotten consistently incredible play from their now number one goaltender, and that is Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. This is a far cry from the beginning of the season, in which we all thought UPL was destined to be the number 3 goalie on the depth chart. However, Luukkonen has grabbed the reins of the Sabres net and has forced himself into the number 1 goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres. And not only has he been the best goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres this season, but he has been one of the best goalies in the entire NHL. UPL currently sits tied for fourth in the NHL in goals against average at 2.38. He's currently tied for ninth in save percentage at a .915. And he's currently tied for third in the NHL with 5 shutouts. Ukko Pakalukkonen has been nothing short of spectacular this season. And if he continues to give the Buffalo Sabres the quality starts that he has all season long, Buffalo has a real opportunity to continue to gain traction in this playoff race and gain ground on the teams in front of them. Buffalo has an opportunity to potentially pull within 1 point. 1 point of the last playoff spot this Saturday against the Detroit Red Wings, which is one of the teams that they are chasing. However, they're going to have to do something that they have not done all season long, and that is win their 4th game in a row. There is no time like the present if you are the Buffalo Sabres, as if they lose this game, they won't just stay 3 points out of a potential playoff spot. They will drop down to 5 points out of that last playoff spot. And with so few games remaining, I am not sure that as a hole that they can dig themselves out of, especially when the teams that they are chasing down have multiple games in hand on this Buffalo Sabres team. There is no question that right now is the time for the Sabres to play their best hockey and continue to play their best hockey that they have all season long. This will give them every opportunity to finally break through and earn a playoff spot that Sabres fans have been yearning for more than a decade. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Can the Buffalo Sabres pull off the near impossible and squeak in to the NHL playoffs? Only time will tell. I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a fantastic week.